What's up, guys? This is Josh from We Are Machine. Before I get to this week's Spotlight track, which is a new remix from Fort Romeau, I quickly wanted to let you guys know about two new exclusive premieres that went live this week at We Are Machine. First up is a new track from an EP from Oscillate Records, which just dropped yesterday. The track is called Glyph, and the artist is Hamburg-based Bardia Salor. What grabbed me about the track is that it's built around this heaving, dubby texture, but it's presented in this progressive house style. So simply put, it's a compelling blend of genres. You can give Bardia Salor's Glyph a spin at the YouTube link in the description, and that's out now on his Superstitious EP on Oscillate Records. The second premiere I wanted to let you guys know about is from an Italian producer. Her name is Antonella Pacifico, better known as Rome in Reverse. Her Lux EP dropped yesterday, and I had the pleasure of premiering a track called Melted Into You. The track reminded me a lot of the Fields from Here We Go Sublime album for Compact, and I feel very fortunate to have been able to have premiered this one. I've provided a YouTube link in the description so you can check out Melted Into You, and you can also check out a clip of Rome in Reverse performing at her recent Telavivi Records label night in Luxembourg. Her energy is infectious. Now let's get down to business. Now, when I think of Two Door Cinema Club, I think of the pop dance of the 12's remix of Something Good Can Work, or Purple Disco Machine's remix of Bad Decisions. Both a bit too sunny for my taste, and a bit too young sounding, with vocalist Alex Tremble exploring the higher end of his range. So I was pleasantly surprised when Fort Romeau's remix arrived in my inbox, as it's a very different, much darker sound, much more my speed. Dirty Air featured on Two Door Cinema Club's False Alarm album from 2019, and it's admittedly a more mature sounding cut from the band, very much in the style of The Killers. For some context, Fort Romeo is coming at this having recently released the eerie Ramona and the spacious funk of Spotlights as teasers for his Beings of Light album landing on Ghostly International in February. Not to mention the expansive melting pot of a mix the UK artist dropped for Resident Advisor a couple weeks back, which clocked in at nearly 3 hours. So I was pretty confident heading into this remix that it was going to be a successful outing, and it did not disappoint. This remix is probably the most aggressive work I've heard from Fort Romeo, as his productions typically have a bit more restraint and are a bit more subdued, like on a lot of his releases for Permanent Vacation. His Dirty Air rework is pretty full on in an indie dance kind of way, which makes it ideal for some after-hours fun. The remix opens with some hard-hitting drums. It sounds like something that James Lavelle would cook up for an Uncle remix, with this slapping reverb effect which only adds to this galloping sense of momentum. This descending electro bassline picks up the pace and provides this smashing indie dance foundation for Alex Tremble as he delivers some surprisingly haunting vocals. I gave myself to the city, I want to breathe dirty air. Surprisingly edgy stuff from the bright-eyed, ginger-haired Trimble. There's also an instrumental version of the remix, but I feel like the texture of the vocal really fits here. Some searing guitar licks and big drum fills with lots of rock attitude carry the track leading into the break, where Fort Romeo wisely eases off the pressure, emphasizing lots of echoing, clattering percussive elements instead of the track's sunny chorus. Hitting back into the beats, the remix closes with a lot of noisy chicka-chicka guitar bits and wastes no time rapping in under 5 minutes. It's efficient, it's rocking, and it will turn some heads. So check out Fort Romeo's City Slicker mix of Two Door Cinema Club's Dirty Air, and let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Josh with We Are Machine, and I'll be back soon with more Spotlight tracks, so be sure to subscribe. Thanks, guys.